Welcome to the Seton Hall men's basketball post-game show presented by Pirate TV. Pat Corsello along with Matt Soetebeer. So, interesting game. Pirates win 96-71, and it was really a game of foul shots and two-point shots. So, Matt, why do you think that was? We didn't see a lot of threes.
Yeah, I mean, we did see a lot of fouls, as you said. The Pirates, they're an aggressive team, especially on the defensive end. You're going to expect that from them. They're just going to naturally foul more often. Albany, they couldn't stop the Pirates whatsoever, so all they could do was hope and pray and foul. So, I mean, they had to do something. That was their choice, and they got whooped either way, unfortunately, for them. So, that's just the way it went.
Isaiah Coleman tonight didn't play much in the first half, but played a lot of the second half, tallying 13 points. The freshman guard, Shaheen Holloway, said that he expects him to be in the rotation sooner rather than later. So how would you assess his play?
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, he was aggressive attacking the basket, but something else I noticed is that he was jumping with the big men for the rebounds, especially on defense. And those defensive rebounds, they led to opportunities where he could kick it out in transition or he could push and get some easy points.
Yeah, and Shaheen Holloway definitely mentioned, along with Isaiah Coleman, that they weren't afraid to be aggressive and get in those dirty areas. But Malachi Brown, who didn't play much, but when he did, he was productive, having 10 points despite the lack of playing time. What did you see from him, man?
I mean, he hit a last-second three. That was pretty nice. But I also saw his quickness. That was on full display. And that's why we talked about at halftime how there's really no such thing as garbage time, because you get to see what these younger players' skills are like. You get to see what their weaknesses are. You can really evaluate, are these guys going to be playing in the future? Are they going to be a depth piece? Or are they just going to be a liability? And Malachi Brown, he looked really good tonight.
We should also mention our star Kadari Richmond had 11 points tonight, and that's nice to see him doing double digits once again. But Matt, looking to the future, the next game against Wagner, what do you think Seton Hall can do to improve? Because Coach Holloway did say that he wasn't necessarily happy with the way they played tonight, especially in the first half.
Yeah, definitely defense. That's what Coach Holloway was talking about, and how Albany was able to score 39 points. He said, no disrespect to Albany, but that's just too many points for them to be scoring on the Seton Hall Pirates, especially a team whose identity is supposed to be defensive, the Pirates I'm talking about, of course. And they got to focus more on defense. They got to lock in. And like we were talking about, too, it's not as tough of competition as maybe a USC would be or an Oklahoma. Those are just some games that are coming up. But you can't take your foot off the gas pedal. You have to give 100% effort all the time.
Those are obviously tough games, and Jaquan Sanders did say that this team is gritty and tough and not afraid to get in those dirty areas and be aggressive. So we'll see what happens. They face Wagner next, so we will see what happens here at The Rock. Pat Corsello, Matt Soetebeer. This has been the Pirates basketball post-game show presented by Pirate TV. Thank you so much, and good night.